In the 11th year of the forever world, the city of Pest wakes beneath a new sun, and another chapter begins. Here in Pest, every block tells a story, from wandering golems and old wheat terraces to the circle tree climbing towards the sky. Today we clean, we rebuild, we rescue, and Pest evolves, whether it likes it or not. Suppose we'd better run the titles. Picture this, an 11-year-old vanilla Minecraft world. Welcome to Mauvais Adventures in Minecraft. Morning in Pest. The fountain is the first thing I see. Calm water rolling over sandstone, the sound echoing around the new inner walls. It looks peaceful, even though the work ahead isn't. These walls are new, and every time I walk beneath them, I'm reminded just how far this city has come from the empty desert it used to be. Even my experience levels, 37 today, show how long I've been grinding away down in the mines. Cobblestone layer first, edges on both sides, and only then do the acacia planks go in. I swear, every city I build, there's always one golem who immediately falls into a hole, and today it's this guy. So I hop down, help him out, which of course means I'm now stuck too. Great start. Bit of digging, bit of pushing. He's just standing there like, human please, I was built for protection, not parkour. Couple more blocks and a heroic hop, and he's free, back to patrolling like he didn't just spend 10 minutes in the hole questioning his life choices. I'm back at it, placing a few cobblestone blocks like I actually know what I'm doing. Couple more swings with the pick, I scoop up the bits, turn around, and there's the moon, the rescued golem, and me trying to get this road straight. I start carving out the first layer of sand, because every road in Pest begins with absolute chaos. Cobblestone in, foundation done, and suddenly, there he is, Rex Ross, just casually standing in the trench like he's inspecting the new motorway. Down goes the second layer, shovel, sand, you know the routine. Then come the acacia planks, the official colour of Pest traffic jams, row after row, until the road finally starts to look like a road. Time to upgrade the roads, Pest style. Every 5 blocks, one acacia plank comes out and a jack-o'-lantern slides in. Practical? Yes. Pretty? Questionable. Bright? Absolutely. One by one they go in. Little glowing traffic cones that somehow make the whole road feel official. And now the circle tree. It's grown taller, but the bottom 3 blocks, still dirt, which is not the majestic look I was going for. So I swapped them out, one by one, dark oak in, dirt out, fixing the undercarriage of Pest's grand centrepiece. Quick step back, climb the unfinished stairs, and yes, much better. The tree finally looks like it belongs here. More cobblestone, more acacia. Pest roads really are just repetition with confidence. Block after block, the pattern starts to click, and suddenly it looks like an actual street. Just a few more, and honestly, after all this digging, I've definitely earned a little snack. And there it is, Alucarge, because nothing fuels road construction like a good baked potato. Okay, so let's put in the Pest floor. Now, for the longer term viewers, you'll remember, of course, we did this over in Antioch, and as you'll discover as the series progresses, this is something that I've done in a number of my other city-states that we'll sort of see. Thassos had it, and Rome's got it, which we've not visited yet. So let's get this in. Okay. Right, time to tidy this area up here. We're going to use a bit of polished andesite. As you can sort of see, a number of the houses that spawned with the original village appear to be up in the air. And that is simply because that was, again, as you'll know if you followed the earlier episodes, that was literally on a hill. Okay, back to the Pest side. Obviously, the fact that the houses were up on a hill, that's why they're in the air. That's not looking too bad, actually. Not bad at all. Right, let's take this one out. Yeah, when I can finally jump up. Remove the wood. That's looking better. Don't need all of these floating houses. I do like to try and keep as much of the, or as many of the original buildings as possible when I move in and sort of take over a spawned in village. Right, back to the tree. We are looking at taking this up as high as we can. So we're going to take these blocks out. And then we're going to need to put some dirt in. And then literally put the saplings, there they are, the dark oak saplings, put them on top, which then grows the tree higher. And then of course I just replace the dirt with dark oak. Oh, looks like we've picked up a few saplings. Marvellous. Looking good. Well, getting there. Once it's grown, of course. Just gather these last few up. Look at that. Okay, so the Church of Notch. Now you might say, why do I call it the Church of Notch? Now, as most of you will be aware, the creator of this fine game that we all love to play is a gentleman by the name of Notch. And so the churches have been around. I'll put something up on the screen to tell you exactly when. Have been around for quite a while, and so something I've always called them is the Church of Notch. That could be a place to put something in there for a villager. Right, let's have a little look at the floor. It is coming together. The circle's looking good. The tree's not grown, and we've still got our witch who mysteriously spawned in. And look at the sign of Pest. Right, I want to add some steps. Mostly because it looks better, aesthetic. We've also definitely got to do something with that witch. I've got some ideas, I'm going to think about that. I want to do something special. Still not grown, but we'll get there. Iron Golem in the farm. Can't have that. They trouble your crops, so you use a lead, drag him out, and then place him nicely on the fence, and then replace the fence post. No idea how he got in there. Maybe he spawned in there. Don't know. We've not named any of the island golems yet, so we don't know. Now this is interesting. As you can see, our villagers, Rex Ross and Steve Austin. There's Rex. Oh, let's get some emeralds off Rex. As you'll sort of see and notice in the background, the love is coming, so they're ready for breeding. Except they're not. You will see. Let's fed him up. Can you see those extra icons, emojis that are appearing? That is telling us that they want to breed, but they can't. And the reason they can't is because there's either not enough beds, there's not enough job blocks. Right, let's grab ourselves That's good, we managed to get one. Grab ourselves another name tag. Obviously we are looking to name you, our commenters, after Iron Golems, and of course the villagers in the village. But let's do some breeding. We've got some of our, we're going to need to leave some space for the emeralds. Well, that's Rex Ross. V-Craft. V-Craft's still an apprentice, so we do need to work V-Craft up a bit. We're going to hit him hard with the potatoes. Oh, that's good noise. And the XPs are flowing, of course. Okay, V-Craft is mined out on that. We're up to 35 experience points. And of course he can now take the melons. Excellent. Mr. Joe Games. Again, also only an apprentice at the moment. Joe, like V-Craft, is also a Minecraft YouTuber, and you may well start seeing the Joes and the VCrafts appearing on my videos, because we're using one of the new YouTube features. Yeah, collaborations, they're called. I'll be honest, it's a new feature. VCraft, I've been leaning on VCraft to this, to be fair. We talk on X, as it's now known. There's Flushery, good to see you, Flush. Flush also does YouTube videos, so again, check out Flushery. You'll notice that on my homepage, that's looking good, Flush. You'll notice on my homepage I've got a number of the OG original group Minecraft YouTubers mentioned on there, so do check out their channels. VCraft is making his way towards the next level. He's a journeyman. That's good. There's Rex. Because we'll do a little bit of trading. And again, Rex Ross, another Minecraft YouTuber. So yeah, the collaborations. Basically, my understanding is if you add other YouTubers, then they appear in your subscribers' feeds and you appear in theirs. That's the long and the short of it. There's a bit more to it than that, but that's basically the long and the short of it. Right, we're going to do some melon trading. Yeah, let's grab those. VCraft. Boom, look at that. Wonderful. Marvellous. Yeah, he's completed that. He's going to be close to being a master. Rex Ross, we might as well get some emeralds from you, and of course we're chasing those emeralds initially for the name tags, but we are going to be using them for other things as we do more with our villages in Pest, Rex Ross and Mr. Joe Games. And you should start noticing Sulop. We have new names. Gamma Repugnance, both of those are OGs, members of the original group. We're going to have a look around and see what else we can find that's been named. Nope, Mr. No Name. That's obviously Steve Austin there with his new best friend, Baron. Good to see you, Baron. Right, Steve, let's grab some name tags. Now, obviously, I like to name the villagers first before we put the job blocks in, because once the job block is in, unless I've got someone else on the server, I can't rename them. Okay, so we're gonna continue night time and see who else we can find. So who's this? Heirloom King. Good to see you, Heirloom King. And Felonious Wizard. Heirloom King, Felonious Wizard, guess what? Also YouTubers. So good to see you guys. And also regular commenters here on the channel. Right, oh, a little bit of lag there. Right, we need to start clearing this floor out, because we need to be completing the floor. Again, I can't start putting the buildings until the floor's in first. I always follow the same sort of format. Get to a city state, put the villagers away so they don't die or get lost or get turned, and then put a wall up, put the floor in, and then build from there. Okay, have another little look in here, see who's here. Who's that? Okay. Oh, VCraft. Good to see you, VCraft. Let's have another. Oh, it's Sulop. Good to see you, Sulop. Right, it's time to start putting up those name tags, or I should say the name signs. So, who's going to be first? VCraft. Congratulations, VCraft. VCraft was, of course, also named in Antioch. So this is the second place VCraft has been named. So you're sitting there going, why aren't I named? Get yourself a comment in. Your comment, I'll speak to you, and then we'll get you named. Felonious Wizard, another one of our OGs. Welcome, Felonious. Next up, who's next? Mr. Joe Games. there goes Joe. Joe is a member of Nouveau. So thank you, Joe, for the comments and for your YouTube videos as well. Right, next, who's it going to be? Sulop, member of the OG, actually, Gold OG, which you'll have to watch some of the older videos to find out what that means. Next up is Baron, another one of the two, I should say. There's 4 Gold OGs, 3 of them are still with us. And we're just about to put the 3rd and final one. Gamma Repugnans, the only person to have villages named after them in 3 locations. Now here in Pest, back in Antioch, and of course one of the very, very first to be named, along with Yelda, back in Thassos.